Action.
Did you count down? I wasn't ready. I was over here feeling my nose. Let the countdown go.
3, 2, 1, action.
What's going on, Faded Culture? I'm Adrian and Barron. We got my man Angel here on the chair. Today we're going to be breaking down the steps on how to achieve a high ball fade with a part on top. But before we get started, if you haven't already checked out our apparel, the link is in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. And with that said, let's jump right into this tutorial. Again, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you who has purchased some of our apparel. Now, to begin this tutorial, we're going to begin with wetting the hair just so we can section it off. He is looking to braid it here in the future, so we're just going to make sure we section it correctly and clip it away so we can then fade the sides. Now we're going to start with our number 2 lever close, and we're going to trim down that whole left side of the head, as he does like a hard part at the top. And granted, some clients do like their hard parts more towards the corner, some like it more towards the center. I mean, it's all preference at this point. There's really no right or wrong answer. Now with our clipper over comb technique, we're going to finish cleaning around the head, and this is just basically cleaning up the canvas, setting it up. Now with the lever closed in that 0 position, we're going to begin our first guideline starting from that temple peak area, and we're going to work our way all the way around the head. Just stay soft with these guidelines, guys, as it is going to be a lot easier when we come back around and take them off. Just make sure you also ended the guideline at that same temple peak area on the other side. Now with our lever fully open, we're going to take that up about 1 inch or so. Just make sure you stay parallel to the guideline underneath, just to ensure that the fade will be even all around. Now with my number 1 guard lever still in that fully open position, we're going to take it up about another 1 inch or so, again running parallel to the guideline underneath. Make sure you're easy with the strokes and you are flicking out towards the top. Take that all around the head as well. Now with my number 2 guard lever still in that full position, we're going to exaggerate these flick out motions. As you can see, I'm just showing you on this side of the head where I already did the number 2, the motions of my clipper. And since we cleaned it up in the beginning with clipper over comb, this is going to be the highest guard that I'm going to use. So now it's just we're going to work our way down. You should have the first guideline that we created with the lever closed, second that we created with the lever fully open, and third that we created with the number 1 guard fully open as well. Using my 1.5 guard, closing the lever just slightly, putting it in a 3/4 position, we're going to start attacking that top guideline. And the reason I say 3/4 position, it's because it's somewhere in between halfway and fully open. Now if you were easy with the initial guidelines, there should be no problem in erasing the guidelines now that we're working our way down. And when I'm working my way down, I'm using mainly just the corners of the clipper. Now with my half guard lever still in that 3/4 position, we're going to attack the second line coming down. Again, using mainly just the corners of my clipper. As you can see, his hair is really coarse, especially in the back of his head, but do not get frustrated, do not get impatient, just trust the process. It might take you a few more strokes. And yes, this half guard does create a soft guideline above, but don't worry, right now we're going to remove that with the number 1 guard. Now with my number 1 guard lever still in that 3/4 position, we're going to attack the soft guideline that half guard created. Again, get used to using those corners of the clipper, guys. There's something magical about using those corners. It takes off just the right amount of hair. And finally, for the last line, we're going to start with the lever closed, then move it halfway, and then fully open. We're going to take each of those notches up just slightly, and now we're going to work in just sections of the head. So here I'm going to focus just on this left side of the head. Again, I am starting with the lever closed, taking that up just slightly. Here I open the lever halfway and just continue that process. As we all know, this last guideline is the most tedious. It takes the most time, so I like to focus and give it as much attention to detail as possible. That's the reason why I break it down into smaller sections. Here I'm opening up the lever all the way finally and just finish off the fade. We're done with this left section of the head, and even the back part, I break that down into two sections. Here again, I'm starting with the lever closed. Now halfway. And finally, fully open. And that's pretty much the process, guys. Just take that alongside the whole head and take your time. I cannot stress it enough. And yes, all my clippers are zero gap, which I highly recommend you do as well. And finally, using my half guard to do any touch-up work, attempting to take out any dark spots. Now the touch-up work is going to vary from client to client, as some clients have more coarse hair, other clients have scars or dents. Now using my trimmer in this position to create separation from the baldness to the fade, and then we go ahead, turn the clipper around and finish removing that in. Repeat that all around the head, and again, this is just gonna help us when it's time to shave. And finally, removing all the hair underneath. And as we remove everything, you're gonna see that separation that I was talking about in the beginning. By turning the trimmer around, it created this faint line right here. Now we know exactly how high up to take the electric shaver. Another tip I have for y'all: as y'all approach that faint line, you turn the shaver around as well, and using it as if it was a clipper, flicking out as we get to the top, and also you can use just the corners of that shaver. And here, just touching up the client's eyebrows. Make sure you are going that extra mile and offering the services to clean or shave their facial hair and eyebrows as well. As for the edge up, as usual, we begin in the middle and work our way to the sides. Like I mentioned in the beginning, he does get a hard part, and a quick tip I have for y'all is applying gel to that hard part. That way you can see it a lot easier and it helps with the sectioning. Applying a little bit of shave gel just to make sure we don't irritate his skin. As usual, I always shave with the grain and then continue that by shaving against the grain. Always using your opposite hand to help stretch that skin. His hair is very wavy, as you can see, so here we're just gonna wet it a little bit and then blow dry it using high heat just to help with the styling. And what high heat does is it opens up the hair cuticle, which then makes the hair a lot more malleable and easier to style. And we're gonna follow that with a cool shot to then help close that cuticle and lock in that hairstyle. As you can see, the blow dryer did help straighten it, but not as much as we initially wanted it to. So now we're gonna create small sections and use a flat iron to help straighten it a little bit more. Since he is letting this side of the hair grow out to then braid it in the future, his go-to style here is just a hardcore slick back. And we're gonna run a oil base heavy shine pomade through his hair now. Adding a little bit enhancements to help finish it off. The link is in the description to all these tools that we use, guys. Feel free to check them out. And yes, I do dilute my enhancements with water. In case y'all forgot, this is what he walked in looking like. This is the before. And boom, here you go. This is after a high ball fade with the hard part. Hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Hope y'all found something useful. As always, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Till next time, guys, peace.